island ferry, which makes its way back and forth from the various. Now Werenski.
This looks like 7-iron to me. This ball starting just left of the hole and kind of cutting toward it.
Well, looking for a bounce, and it just get on what we think is about the front edge of the green. It's hard to tell on some of these holes. They've actually got white dots in the ground to let the players know where the putting surface begins. So
no,
not yet.
Well, like I say, it's 4 to 5 feet now, putting back uphill. To win the hole and go 4 up.
This will be his 3rd winning hole in a row, Roger. Werenski, 18-year-old Georgia Tech freshman, trying to take down the son of Mark Wiebe, Gunnar Wiebe, and he is on his way with another win.
13th hole, Wiebe 6, Werenski 4.
So 4 up with 5 to play. This is par at 15. Werenski to win the match on Wiebe.
And this should move to his left.
Well, there's the flow of the land again from the high point to the east down toward Puget Sound. Big break there.
So Wiebe has the must-make par putt to extend the match to another hole.
And unfortunately, after Gunnar left this putt short, somebody in the crowd said something about hitting it, which got Gunnar's attention. But this not much more than a couple of feet here.
Yeah, we saw Swafford miss from almost the identical position to this just a little bit earlier, Raj. And
it's got some left in it.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah,
definitely will break to the left.
You going into the shadow too?
It certainly appears that way, and that's never a comforting feeling.
Well, it disappears. That's good. So Wiebe hangs on for another hole.
Love watching him play, but it's tough. It really is hard standing on that sideline when you just can't control anything.
Well, it's really tough right now because Werenski can make this and close out Mark's son. We've already seen Kevin Tway, son of Bob Tway, lose today in the first round. Gunnar Wiebe hanging on by a thread here. Back up on the tee.
Great look down at the par 3.
Tough to look down there now with the sun reflecting off of Puget Sound. The background's pretty bright background.
He doesn't like it like it's going left.
This is turning left.
Look out, there's a nasty
There's that
bunker.
bunker. Yep.
Boy, that's Raj with a big lead. You put the ball in the middle of the green.
Miss.
Back to the scenic 15th. The opening here for Gunnar Wiebe, Roger.
And a par 3 measuring 169 yards. It's got to be, what, 30 to 40 foot drop down to the green, and the wind seems to be kind of helping in from the right a little bit. This can't be playing much more than 140 yards, I wouldn't think.
I would think no more than a 9-iron for these guys.
Absolutely.
Out to the right somewhere.
Hit very, very high, but looping and turning left of the hole.
Oh, he's okay now because it'll catch the slope.
Remember, Wiebe has to win this hole to extend the match. And he is in good position with Werenski in that pot bunker left of the green.
So am I going to go ahead and hit it firmly? Because if I don't make it, it really doesn't matter. Or do you normally putt the ball on these with this little bit of break easier and play the ball farther off the hole? You really need to commit one way or the other.
Well, that'll make Dad proud. Gunnar Wiebe with a clutch birdie at 16 to extend the match to 17 on Richy Werenski, Georgia Tech freshman. Over at 17, Wiebe.
142 downwind. This 54-degree sand wedge right here. slightly.
Appeared to take it way up in the air. Can he get some spin? He does.
Started to land softly up there.
Werenski.
It's hitched much lower and way left of the hole.
Yeah,
The flat part of the green. That was not good.
Yeah, very quick tempo there. Very different than what we saw on the approach shot on the last hole with a short iron.
Over at the 16th, Werenski has already missed his birdie attempt, so this is a good chance for Gunnar Wiebe to extend the match. At least one more, Roger.
That's right. Get it back to 2 down. A little birdie putt here downhill, moving to his left. There is some break in this to his left. Short putt, but in this situation and coupled with this putt, not an easy putt, Gary.
No, definitely not. And I think the big thing here, Rod, you got to commit. You know, how am I going to play this? Am I going to go ahead and hit it firmly? Because if I don't make it, it really doesn't matter. Or do you normally putt the ball on these with this little bit of break easier and play the ball farther off the hole? You really need to commit one way or the other.
Well, that'll make Dad proud. Gunnar Wiebe with a clutch birdie at 16 to extend the match to 17 on Richy Werenski, Georgia Tech freshman.
Pretty good looking shot here.
Oh, yes. That's inside him. Beautifully done.
Great time for a good shot for Gunnar Wiebe, trying to hang on desperately against Richy Werenski. Opening day of match play in the 110th U.S. Amateur Championship. That's a train coming right at you down the tracks here. Union Pacific with the advantage. Near for Rudolph. And over at 17, Werenski closes out Gunnar Wiebe with the par. So we've seen the sons of 2 prominent tour players ousted here. Kevin Tway leaves, and so does Gunnar Wiebe in the first round of match play. 2-1, Richy Werenski from Georgia Tech. Moving on.
Thanks, Dan. Congratulations, Rich.
Thank you.
Now, you had 3 chances to close out the match and didn't do it, and with short putts. And then here, did you aim that ball that far left of the hole with the wedge?
Yeah, I figured it was an easier 2-putt than trying to go at that pin and shooting it over the green. So I felt more confident that I could 2-putt and make my par that way and force him to make birdie.
So what's the dynamic? What are you feeling coming down that last hole when you've had a couple of little putts really to finish the match?
I was still pretty confident. You know, he made birdie on the hole before that when I just missed my birdie putt, so I couldn't really do anything about that. And one hole I made bogey. I could have closed it out, but I hit good putts, so I was still confident.
All right. Well, congratulations. Best of luck to you the rest of the way.
Thank you.